In other business news, the South African Petroleum Retailers Association has welcomed the third consecutive petrol price drop in 2025, saying it provides immediate relief to South African motorists and businesses. The Mineral and Petroleum Resources Department announced this week that a litre of petrol will cost 22 cents less. Diesel will also drop by 42 cents a litre when the May fuel price adjustment comes into effect at midnight. The price reduction is due to lower international oil prices and a stronger rand. SAPRA National Vice Chairperson Lebo Ramolahloane speaks to us about this. Thank you so much for your time, Lebo. Let's start with SAPRA now having welcomed yet another fuel price drop. Do tell us then about the impact of it being tangible.
Yes, thank you very much for having me, and good evening to your viewers. Yes, this is a very welcomed relief for motorists, retailers as well, everybody in general. The most important aspect of the tangibility behind this decrease is the fact that when you get to the pump, you're going to immediately feel the relief, where 50 liters of fuel is going to actually give you more liters because it's going to cost you way less.
Having said that, there is an expectation of further petrol price cuts into the rest of 2025. Is that maybe a little too optimistic?
Well, considering what's currently happening on the geopolitical space, as we can see what's happening between China and the US, anything, we can really expect anything. But part of the result and why we are feeling the relief is due to what's currently happening globally.
And that uncertainty with the geopolitics, how much risk has been factored into the gauging of petrol prices?
Well, on a geopolitical level, when the price of Brent crude is continuously dropping due to a trade war happening between China and the US, we just ultimately reap the rewards because, China is no longer importing as much as it was, and the supply on the market is still quite high. Hence, the demand has dropped, but the supply is higher, and therefore the dropping prices, and we feel it at the pumps.
As a parting shot, I must also ask you about expectations around the fuel levy come budget 3.0 that will be tabled later this month.
Yeah, the previous budget did, it left the fuel levy unchanged. So we're hoping that, the same will remain in the revised budget.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Lebo Ramolahloane is with SAPRA. They're giving reaction to the petrol price drop that is coming into effect with the May fuel price adjustment at midnight.